Welcome back to Travel Show Live. I can tell this is going to go badly. I'm going to love this interview. I can't wait. Jaime is here. It's time to talk Colombia tourism. And when we say Colombia, people already might say, oh no, Eric, I might get a little nervous. I hear lots of safety always comes first, don't you think? I mean, I know it's got to be somebody who handles tourism for the country. That's got to be a question you hear. But what's interesting to me is that not only it is safe to visit, isn't it?
It is very safe, Eric.
Yeah.
And it is very safe because of two things. One, the statistics show that a problem you used to have in the country is completely gone right now. Mm-hmm. And second, safety is a matter of guiding and respecting tourism, and we have learned to do that much better. Mm-hmm.
We're talking Colombia tourism this week, and I'm happy we're doing that because I think we've got to get the word out that it is a very tourist-friendly place to visit.
It is.
It wasn't always the case, even as recent as 10 years ago. Correct?
That's right. That's right.
What's with the shift that took place, in your opinion?
In my opinion, government has done a great deal of a job. President Uribe, who came into office 7 years ago, has changed the country dramatically. Yeah. These things don't change because of a natural reaction, but if the economy does improve and the conditions for the people improve, then there's going to be a general improvement in society and more respect and more laws, and the tourists are going to be respected.
That makes a lot of sense. And the reality is, much like crime statistics in a lot of other cities all over the world, bad people are still doing bad things to other bad people for the most part.
Right. That's right.
I mean, it's a very simple equation, but if you think about it, I mean, they're not out there, preying on tourists. I mean, there are certain places in the world where you do have to watch for that. This is not one of them.
The overall rating of Colombia and its cities has improved tremendously. There's one entity here in the States, the Crime Observatory in Washington, D.C., that publishes the ratings of over 180 cities all over the world. And did you know that Cartagena, Medellin, and Bogota, 3 cities in Colombia, are rated safer than Washington, D.C.?
Oh, how funny. That's a good point because we need to talk first about gateway cities. We're flying into one of those 3 cities, basically, right?
That's right.
From just about anywhere in the U.S.?
Just about from anywhere in the U.S. Many people don't really know where Colombia is, and that's one first issue I would like to share with you. Colombia is located right at the northern tip of Latin America, and we are only 4 hours away from Colombia. It's a reassuring destination.
You know, we actually have a map.
Where is it?
We do. We're going to bring it. Get the map. Let's bring it over. I want to see. Let's point it out on the map. We have a giant map. We never use it.
Great.
John, get ready. We're going to use that map. How about put it right back here? That's good. No, I'm glad you mentioned that too because here out of New York, I mean, it's a 4-hour flight. I mean, you can't get to L.A. without 5 hours.
That's right.
Okay, this is perfect. Hang on a minute. Watch out, everybody. Look out. Here it comes. Here we go. Watch the lights. All right, here we go. All right. Look at this. Visual aids. Oh, boy. All right. This is lovely. All right, where
Okay, so here we have Colombia. We are here in New York.
We are here, yes, we are.
And we have over 29 flights every day coming out of the States directly into Colombia.
Oh, I love it.
We have, obviously, all the famous airlines right now.
Right.
American Airlines.
Right.
I don't want to mention all of them.
No, we don't have to. That's fine. But
and we also have the economic carriers, the JetBlues, and Spirit Airlines and the like, that are flying directly even from New York.
Now, I think it's also worth noting, let me move this properly, that we're actually on, aren't we on the equator?
Of course.
Yeah,
the
we're
equator
right there.
Goes through here.
But it's not as hot as one would imagine.
That's right. That's another issue which is also very important. Colombia has a diversity of climates, but overall, one of the important things is that it maintains pretty much the same climate all year round.
Yeah.
And it's around 50 to 70 degrees in most of the areas of Colombia.
See, I love learning things on my own show. I love that because I would think it would be a lot hotter. You love that? Could we get a larger map next time? It's not big enough. I love it. See, it's a live program. We can do whatever we want. All right, now, while we're on the subject of getting there, after we get there, what are we going to be doing? Let's talk about that. I think that's important.
Well, I've mentioned the word diversity several times.
Yep. I noted. Yes.
This means that Colombia has a program for each type of person that's looking either for ecology, adventure, sports, cuisine, all type of cultural activities, and even the urban type of tourist. So I guess that if you have that selection, the best thing that you could do is have a little bit of everything.
Absolutely.
So I would highly recommend that, say, if I want to take you there for the first time, I would take you to Bogota, take you around the streets of Bogota, which is the capital of Colombia. Bogota is right now an 8 million population. And we would find there the best restaurants in the region, almost the best restaurants in Latin America right now. Are located in Bogota. We could go to the museums. We have the Museum of Fernando Botero, which is very famous, the best golden museum in the world.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And we could go to the Candelaria, which is the old colonial part of Bogota.
Oh, wow, okay.
After that, we could go to Medellin. Medellin is the second largest city in the country.
And we would fly there?
Yeah, we could fly there, or we could also go on the road.
Okay. How far is the road trip?
6 to 7 hours.
Okay.
And Medellin is the second largest city.
Okay.
It's a city, in contrast with Bogota, in Bogota you find a city which is in a high plateau, beautiful plateau on top of the Andes Mountains.
Okay.
It stands
beautiful.
2,600 meters above sea level.
Okay.
But then I would take you to Medellin. Medellin is a very different city in the sense that it's a fashionable city. And by the way, it's the city where the fashion trends and the fashion industry is located in Colombia. It's the industrial city of Colombia. And in there you would have a very, very nice climate. It's the best climate in Colombia, I would say, because it's called the city of the eternal spring.
Ah, very good.
And
we would end up in Cartagena.
In Cartagena.
Yeah, we got to do
by
that.
the beaches.
Because I got to get my bikini on. I got to get out
That's
there.
right.
All right, very good. Thank you. Funny, huh? If you weren't paying attention, you are now. Yeah, look out. Thank you, James. Appreciate this. What's the website we need to go to?
Colombia, that trouble.
Well, that's very simple. That's it. We've got it right there on the board. Well, I like that. We will continue here on Travel Show Live. Stay with us.